My grandparents were stealing our money for years. Hello guys. This story happened not long ago, 3 to 4 months. I will appreciate you guys not criticizing my grammar. I live in the country in Europe. This is one of those places where you either have the best life or someone has to leave to another country just to provide to their families. My dad is one of those. He left 8 years ago. Thing were good for 1 or 2 years. Then he announced that he fell in love with someone else and left us, yet he sometimes still sent us money through his parents, my grandparents. But that amount of money was not enough even for a month. Although my mom was working hardly, her salary was enough only for a month hardly. She couldn't save money in medium amounts, yet she always brought some snacks for me and my little brother every single day. Then my grandparents dropped the bomb on us. They started criticizing my mom. We lived separately from them, so they had to call to do so. My mom has 3 sisters, and all of their husbands are jerks, including my dad. One of them disappeared for 3 years and now demands for kids to be with him. Second one uses his wife for money, and finally the MVP of our history, that kind of a jerk could rarely be seen in a society. That jerk has their son at here, my cousin. He forces his wife, my mom's sister, to send money from another country, proving that my cousin needs it. Thing were really bad until we demanded from her to stop sending him money. After that he started harassing every single being that is related to our side of the family, except me, because I was the only one never peeked up, because I was afraid to damage our relationship with cousin. We were and are pretty close. After that my mom found a new friend, no romance between them at all. My uncle started harassing my mom, even at her job. In front of everyone. Eventually we got restraining order and I simply was not able to visit or meet my cousin. I couldn't even call him. That moment I thought that I had nothing to lost and finally speaked up. After that my uncle called my dad and told him yes about my mom. I didn't had any contact with my grandparents cause they teamed up with my uncle, but one day I simply had to go to their place for a week or 2. There I found gifts, and so from my dad, PS5, Nintendo and etc, but I simply didn't care about gift because they were from my dad. I forced myself to talk to him. One day I said that I want to become a data scientist one day, and my dad said that he left the country for my future, that he wanted me to be someone in parliament or so, and he provided money for that. That was it. I blew up. I was screaming. He was screaming, and then I said, if you wanted for me to be a big person, you shouldn't have left us. Damn, if you left, cut the contact with me, or send the fucking money. His eyes wide open. He called me a brat, and that he sent me and my brother large amount of money every single month. I said that I never received them. My grands became extremely nervous and tried to say that my mom spent it on herself, and I was shouting at them like a madman. 3-4 hours later of that circus, me and my dad found out that my grands never gave us that money. They simply spent them on themselves. We were shocked, but now my dad transfers money directly to me, and neither me nor him are talking to grands.